You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. We've got Topic, Jalen Williams is out there with Holmgren, and it's Sorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's MP, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Lillard. Back to MP. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got his second basket of the night.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Holmgren outside. There's a screen. Down low. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Utah, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. This one for three. And Parker pulls it down. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Launches the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Topic. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, Mr. Holmgren letting you know and letting you hear about it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out. What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Utah, #1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Utah leading. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Lillard. Back to MP. And there's a pick. And there's the lob.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Now Holmgren from downtown, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Here's Topic, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Topic, following the bucket by Utah. Holmgren outside. Here's Topic. Yet to see a basket. And he buries his first look.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And here's Parker, inside, and stolen by Williams. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A different look here for Utah. Duren, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Holmes. And Hendricks is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Topic. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Holmgren. Last game out, he had 38 points. Pass to Wallace. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And Bailey gets it to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Williams. 1:25 left now in the first quarter. Dort for three. Utah grabs the miss. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three by Utah. Williams in the post, working on Filipowski. Talking about Jalen Williams. What excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
To the inside, and it's Randall with the jam.
This young man, one of the most dynamic players in the game. Williams showing off his vision.
Utah leading by 8. 19-footer. MP no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Dort with it. No points yet. Shoots over Bailey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Achua, Lugens Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Randall in at the 5 down low. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 8 to the middle. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. Lillard, a screen on Dort. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by MP.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Jazz making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Dort outside. Pass to Topic. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Dort, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. MP inside. Dort defending. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Back to Lillard. Off target with the 3. Thunder trail by 11. Shoot from the baseline. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Inside, Dame gets it to go.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Dort, the pass to Randall. Down low. They need this. And it's Randall with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Parker passes to Holmes. Poke loose. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Topic, defended by Lillard, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Dort. Now here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Kessler. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Parker with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Duran, the screen. And here's MP from outside. The second effort. Tries again, and Duran finishes inside. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone. In that first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
To the paint. Here's Randall. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Their weak performance from the line this quarter is really hurting their cause.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
To the inside. Fast break, Utah. The 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Step back shot. Oklahoma City gets it back. Pass to Topic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Topic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You talk about high-quality shot. A paint touch to a kick-out. This is the modern NBA.
Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. It's both from the stripe. Thunder trail by 18. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Topic. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team.
Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Second, Chet Holmgren.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Pass to Sorber. Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Duran. Parker's got 24.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
From the arc, Utah grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Topic. Here's Sorber. 4 seconds left, and it's Holmgren missing. MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Look here now at Utah. They're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
The biggest reason they're up, MP.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
MP is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Bailey, and it's Holmes in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Here's Holmgren. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Holmes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back over to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Topic, following the 3 by Utah. And they pick up 2. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Nice work by Chet Holmgren on the interior. Hey, you've got to be opportunistic if you find yourself in the paint.
Sorber with a rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Outside, Williams. Topic for 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
MP left side. The 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Pass to Sorber. Fires the 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball.
Oh, that's something else, man.
Beautiful. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. If you look at the career of Damian Lillard, he's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Topic. Here's Sorber. He's covered by Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Williams. Looking to end the run. And Parker pulls it down. Timeout called, the Jazz.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Sensible is checked in for Bailey. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Sensible. Parker outside. Now Lillard. Parker outside. Back to Lillard. Beyond the arc. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Topic, defended by Lillard. The Thunder with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Parker outside. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lillard's got 11 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Jazz, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course, Oklahoma City currently a ways below.
Right now for the Thunder, they're in a precarious spot. If the season ended today, they'd be in the play-in tournament. So you know they'd love to rack up some wins and avoid that scenario.
Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
Here's MP. He's got 31. Pass to Lillard. Here's Topic. Lets a 3 fly. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Jazz leading by 23. And here's MP. Here's Sensible. Now MP. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
It's good.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's MP. They set the screen. Inside. Lillard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Holmes, and Hendricks is subbed in for Sensible.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Now here's Parker. Right wing for 3. Here's Lillard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Duren. Holmgren with the block.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Utah making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Randall, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Williams. Now here's Parker. He's got 31. And he dunks it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Utah. Randall, right side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Fires, top of the key. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Parker. There's the steal. Wallace with it. Now guarded by MP. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's MP. Oh, deflected. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The 3 is up. The rebound by MP. Parker's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Bailey. Good work defensively by Randall.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Holmgren outside. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Topic out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Randall in at the center position, locking down the middle to the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Topic touched it last. And a new group getting ready for Utah. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.